Welcome to another episode of Health Matters at Osteo Co. I'm Tom Meyers, osteopath, and I'm here with...
Ciao, io sono Giuseppe Ragno, un osteopata presso Ostéo Co.
Giuseppe. The last few minutes we've been discussing what shall we talk about today. And I thought, why not about body-centered stress coaching, the approach that I developed over the last, well, let's say 14 years now. Is that okay for you?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, let's step back a little bit to the year 2007. That's when I finished my studies as an osteopath and opened my practice here in Osteo Co. in Woluwe in Brussels. And the funny thing was that patients who came with neck, shoulder and back pain, they were also reporting after one treatment improvements in the way they were handling their stress at work or at home. They also had, I should say, improvements in the way they were thinking, improving in making decisions. It's like, Tom, before your session, I had to make some decisions and I really didn't know what to choose. There were a few options, but I couldn't see clear. And after your session, it was clarity came. It's like, this is what I do. And why did I even think about another one? So osteopathy is a physical approach. We treat the body from head to toe. But what we were seeing, or what my patients were experiencing, was that they also had behavioral changes. Changes in cognitions, changes in their emotions, in their mental state. And in the beginning I said, well, osteopathy is holistic and everything hangs together and I'm happy for you. But when one patient, the next patient, and then more patients came to tell me about their experience, and also saying but you're doing something different than other osteopaths, I had to start looking into what they were telling me and saying what am I doing different? Because for me, I was not doing anything different. I just came from osteopathy college, from years of training in a certain method. And still, obviously, people saw that there was something different. And that, at the end of the day, became body-centered stress coaching. And the difference that I could then see, and afterwards also did some more research about, even wrote my bachelor thesis, my master thesis, I all wrote about this, which you can find on my website, osteopathbrussels.com. I found out that working on the head in a specific way actually was making the biggest difference. And does that surprise to you that working on the head can have also not only physical improvements but also behavioral and emotional improvements in a person?
Yes, it's fantastic because are you saying that our brain and our body works together?
Yeah, it does work together, but also, for example, when you're stressed, you react differently than when you are relaxed. And so at the end of the day, I became to realize that what I was actually working on was only stress response. And via a few specific points on the head that actually everybody can apply to themselves if they're not gone over a certain limit of distress. And these points are, and you can see that when you're in a conversation with somebody and you forgot their name, you do this.
Yes.
Or when you have tension, stress, you start to massage your temples. Or I don't see it for a moment, you start to massage that. Or when you've done something that you shouldn't have done, it's like you grab to the back of your head. It's like, ooh, I shouldn't have done that. So when I was looking into what I was doing different, I was specifically treating these points with putting my hands on it. Now, from people are lying down, I put my hands under the head, so which travel works here. Then I move up my hands and I'm starting to work and touch slightly the sphenoids or the temples, and also have this move where I put my hand under and above the head. So these were the specific points that at the end of the day I distilled and saw that they were making a difference. And that is what I've then put into research with measurement of stress levels, with the muscle pain in neck and shoulders, but also to have a good parameter on stress was to use to measure the autonomic nervous system through heart rate variability. So in brief, I really stumbled upon something. It was my patients that were recognizing that I was doing something different, that was helping them not only physically, but also was helping them to cope better with life, with the demands and with the changes. And at the end, I called it body-centered stress coaching, because it is coaching the body to have improved cognition and the mindset. So that's how body-centered stress coaching came to be. And now I'm integrating that together, and as it always was, with just osteopathic treatment.
Thank you. Thank you.
So when you want to know more about osteopathy, body-centered stress coaching, you can find us on the website osteoandco.be. You can also leave us a message there if you have a question that you want to see answered. Recently, we also become a bit more active on the social media side, so you can find us also on Instagram and Facebook with the hashtag or the apostrophe. It's Osteo and Co BXL. See you next time.
Thank you.